What's good, people? The title of this here video is no lie. This is probably the longest encounter I've ever played. If not, it felt like the longest encounter I've ever played. But before I get started, I gotta shout out my second channel, because this channel right here is where you'll find hours upon hours of me streaming. On the channel you're watching right now, you're gonna find minutes of me streaming, sure. But if you want to see me playing the game for like an hour, if not an hour 30, you go to that channel. You might enjoy it. Or at least I hope you do. But let's talk about the elephant in the room. I'm uploading an encounter at midnight my time. That's backwards because usually it is a shootout at midnight and then it is an encounter at 2 o'clock my time. Well, it's backwards. Because at 2 o'clock, you're going to see a shootout that was a stream highlight. So, today is Wednesday, or at least at my time it's Wednesday, and I should be going live at some point today. So, you're seeing a stream highlight at 2. But the stream highlight just happens to be a shootout. So, at midnight, you're going to get an actual encounter, and not an actual shootout. It's backwards. Think April Fool's Day, except June 26th and not April 1st. Hopefully I got this date right. But look, we're on Mirren, and I'm sorry, there's like a bunch of things I gotta tell you. This is my second encounter, my second offline encounter of brand spanking new season 19. And yeah, I know at the time you're seeing this, season 19 is, not so new. But hey, I make a lot of videos. Sit back and relax. So we're gonna get started. And I'm already somewhat deep into the map. Our comm station was used. It's daytime. And I'm looting stuff out in the open. Someone moves the airdrop, which probably means you're going to be waiting for it. And I haven't gotten shot at yet. Nor have I seen anyone. Well, this comm station is right here. And I thought I was going to be running into somebody. But no one's here. Someone put radiation on the airdrop and proceed to check these bushes because I thought I heard someone. But, there's no one there. If I did hear someone, I'd have gotten shot at by now. But I haven't. So where's everyone? On any other map, when you ask that question, you can probably assume they're going to be random behind houses. But this is Mirren. Houses here are a minimum. And on a map where the center of the map is basically the open, and when I say the, I put emphasis on THE, and you don't see anybody, where could everybody possibly be? Well, I mean, you can say bushes, and you're probably going to be right. But remember, there are 11 other people here. 11. And I ran through the center of the map and haven't seen a single soul. So, I'm checking the map, and I realized the container and the barred house are right next to each other. If I was a betting man, I would bet at least 3 people are there. But oh, the phone's ringing, and I answer it. Where's the guy at? Up there. Why is he up there? I don't know. But he wants a duel, so I'm gonna give him one. One of the oldest rules when it comes to battle is never bring a knife to a gunfight. Another rule in battle is tread lightly. I know I've said this multiple times in this here video, if not exactly one time. This is a daylight map where it's basically the open. The map is the open. There is no such thing as cover. There is concealment, but there is no cover. So one more time. On a daylight map where it's the complete and total open, I've only seen 2 people. 2. So instead of looking where the sun shines, I need to look where the sun does not shine in order to find people. Process of elimination, if you catch my drift. That's why someone is opening the barred house. More than likely, that person was watching the barred house for about maybe 30% of the match. But when the barred house opens, people start running. I don't know where all of these random behind people are coming from, but boy, they're hard to find. They don't make it easy for you to find them, because, to put it simply, they don't want to be found. Well, this guy's dead, and now I'm on this side of the map, near both the barred house and the container. To put it to you in layman's terms, I'm really expecting to get shot at from some vegetation. Some bush is going to have a muzzle brake on the end of it, and it's going to shoot me. That's what I'm thinking in the back of my head. Besides, I'm like smack dab in the middle of 2 loot events. And before you be like, Jet, look, the barred house is already opened, and you didn't check the container, so the container might be open too.
Airdrop incoming. Get ready.
The container might be open too, so no one should be around. Well, what if I told you that there are people that will check loot events to make sure that there's nothing left, and if there is something left, they're going to grab it. After all, that's like half the point of the game, to loot. And to make matters even more interesting, the buried cache is right in front of the barred house. You know, the buried cache, the thing that you gotta walk up to and then be still in animation for like 3 seconds to open the buried cache and then loot the buried cache. In other words, you're going to be still for about a good 10 seconds. Yeah. That's why I was looking at that window. I'm thinking to myself, someone might still be in there. But am I going to put all my eggs in one basket and go over there and check? And or throw a radiation grenade into the house? Nah. Instead, what I'm going to do is come over here and put an end to this guy's end. or potential end rather. If someone's in that house, what they're going to do, or not even house, more like office building, what they're going to do is they're going to wait out the entire match before running for that airdrop. And effectively, what I've done, unless they find some random behind iodine pills, is kill him. Or more like if he grabs that airdrop, he's going to kill himself. Because radiation is already on the airdrop. I do believe because I put radiation on it at the start of the match. And remember, that airdrop was relocated. So someone knows that that airdrop is there. But who is that someone? Did I already kill them? Well, there's a 3 out of 11 chance I did. You take the odds, process them, and let me know what you think. But now we're back here, in front of the barred house. Go prone, and I look at the map, and I'm like, okay, buried cache right there, cool. And notice I went prone behind the house, or in this case a log cabin, to make sure I don't get headshotted. We hate that around here. So now, I'm going to try to find a buried cache. And luckily, it's not directly in front of the barred house, and there's some bushes here too. So I might have some concealment. I might. But where's the damn cache at? Not money, I mean C-A-C-H-E. Where? Oh, wow. Okay then. Well, I done wasted time here. Guess I'm gonna keep running. Probably toward, well, not toward the airdrop, but shit, I don't know. I'm just gonna run somewhere. I done spent too much time here. In case you didn't notice about me. Oh, someone uses the detector? What I was going to say is, in case you don't know this about me, I'm a very mobile player. I can't sit in one place for a very long time. I can sit there for maybe about 5, maybe 10 seconds and I gotta dip. Movement to me is life, to be honest with you. So now that I've put myself away from the open buried cache, which, by the way, when they found that, it had to be a stroke of luck. Had to be. But then again, the barred house is right there, so maybe they found that and then dipped. Maybe they did. Who knows? I don't, because I wasn't there. And I think I heard somebody. Or at least that's what it appeared to be, because I went prone right there. But remember, the detector was hit. Therefore, someone else still in the match. But what do they intend to do with the information that is, I know where everyone is. Therefore, I know where I need to go. That's what the detector tells you. But what it tells everyone else is, you're still in a match. Yeah. And all it takes is one glimpse, and you're dead. And if you didn't understand what I just said, I'll say this time and time again. It is not who shoots the first bullet that determines the winner. It is who sees who first that determines the winner. Now, I see the minefield, right? And I'm trying to avoid that. Unfortunately, however, that means I gotta be out here in the open. And I'm looking dead in this here direction because, well, the detector is just over the hill, down the road, in a nice little campsite. So, if I was that guy who hit the detector, and I know where everyone is, and where everyone isn't, I'd be going to where everyone isn't. Now that I have that plan in the back of my head, I'm going to go where he thinks everyone isn't. He's going to be wrong. But see, I try to put myself between the detector and where I think the guy might go. Because I don't want to be where he's going to be. I want to be between where he was and where he's going to be. It's not about catching him out in the open. It's about looking at him and making sure that I can get him before I fire the first bullet. But wait a minute. Why am I running toward an exit? Well, I mean, look at my health. It's, past 20%, maybe a quarter, gone. Max is declined. So, I might as well run for an exit. There's no one else here, or at least that's what it appears to be like.
a killer. Can you stay alive now when you are a threat?
I feel like I reacted like how every normal player would do in that situation, which is look behind a rock, look at a crevice between or where the rock meets the land and see if there's anyone prone. If not, go on top of the rock and see if there's anyone prone again. I feel like I did everything right. But, you see, you can overthink in this game. And if that guy had anything but what he had on him, I could have died. I mean, think about it. My health was low, and his health was low too. He could have panic fired and hit me and killed me. But I was to the exit first. And on Mirren, when you reach an exit first, you can kind of safeguard it. Now, I'm not advocating that. I actually think that's one of the most disgusting, most vagina-filled ways to play this game, if not this map in particular. But in that case, he just got there a bit too late, and he paid the price. That's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Until then, peace.